Good morning, everyone, and a happy Hanukkah. We have a tradition of playing a game on Hanukkah, and that's called Dreidel. We take the Dreidel and we spin it from the top, and we either get a gimbal, we get all the coins. It's a family game, it's fun, we play with friends. Some people play for money, some people play for chocolate coins, whatever it is you play with for. Why do we play the Dreidel? And why do we spin it from the top? Where the Grager, on Purim, we spin from the bottom. I'm not going to talk about that, we're going to talk about Hanukkah. So the tradition teaches us, and it's brought down in our holy books, that the Jewish people during the times of the Greeks told them they're not allowed to learn Torah, and they weren't allowed to do other mitzvahs, but they were not allowed to learn Torah. And they said, how can we not learn Torah? It's our lifeline of spirituality. So they went out to hide in caves, and they had a spotter. And when someone saw a Greek patrol coming, they hid the books and they played something like the Dreidel. And therefore, we play the Dreidel to commemorate the Jewish people that put their lives on the line to continue to learn Torah. Why they play this game? So they saw this beautiful idea that when you spin from the top, you're reminding ourselves that God is in control. Spinning represents a spinning of the cycle of life and the cycle of the world. Top represents spirituality, God, loftiness. God is the one that's in control. We spin from the top to remind ourselves that that is the energy that we're connecting with. That we have to do our ishtadlut, we have to do our effort, but ultimately God is the one that's running the world. And that's why they played a game like this when they were hiding from the Greeks. Because they were sacrificing their lives to learn Torah. Why? Because they're reminding themselves that the only way and the only purpose in this world is not to be just physical human beings, but to be lofty spiritual human beings living in this physical world and elevating this physical world. And the Torah and the mitzvahs is our way of doing that. So when they weren't able to learn Torah, they played a game, and in that game there was a hidden message to remind themselves that they're spinning a dreidel, that the top is controlled by God, and gave them that energy to continue to put their own lives on the line. So when we play the dreidel, when we spin our dreidels tonight, tomorrow with our family, our friends, and have a great time and laugh, let's remember also that this is a deeper meaning behind it. That the lessons of Hanukkah is to remind us that we have a greater purpose in this world than just our physical lives. We're supposed to live in our physical world, elevate it, to make it something spiritual. And that's why the miracles of Hanukkah are miracles that transcend the physical reality. Fire lighting for 8 days when it can only light for 1 day. So let's focus on this important lesson and remind ourselves that we have to connect something higher and greater than ourselves, spirituality. Wishing you all a great day and a happy Hanukkah.